story perfectly exemplifies how politicians and the media use headlines to spread fake news, and how they're doing that for the sole purpose of making money. So let's start with the fake news part of this story, and that is Trump firing Robert Mueller from the Russia investigation. If you followed the news, you probably have heard so much about this firing by now. Every single news outlet has dedicated airtime or server space to this firing. Some talk about what a disaster it would be. Others say it can't come soon enough. A whole bunch focus on debating whether or not Trump is ready to do it, or at least considering it, even though he's publicly said over and over and over again he is not. The fake news of Mueller's firing has gotten so huge, in fact, that the public advocacy group MoveOn.org has already organized a protest for it. I'm not even kidding. They've made a website called TrumpIsNotAboveTheLaw.org, where they have 350,000 people in over 800 locations across the US who have signed up to protest the very minute Trump fires Mueller. He says he's not going to. There's no other real indication that he will, and yet hundreds of thousands of people are ready to protest when he does. So that's the very strong fake news part of this story, the firing. Now let's move on to the example of a politician exploiting it. The politician is Nancy Pelosi, and she has exploited this fake news by sending out an email blast through the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee, or the DCCC, with this subject line: Mueller fired, with fired in all caps. Mueller fired, she wrote. No he wasn't. That's fake news, Nancy. So then you open the email and Nancy writes, I'm so furious I can barely write this email. Trump is inches away from firing Robert Mueller and derailing the entire Russia investigation. So she admits that she is so furious about some fake news, offering no qualification whatsoever about this inches away thing. And then she gets to the real purpose of the email. Not to chat about Mueller, but to raise money. Nancy wrote that she needs a massive, all caps again, fundraising surge, so that if Trump fires Mueller, the Dems can kick every untrustworthy Republican out of office. And she even provided an easy hyperlink where you can donate up to hundreds of dollars immediately in one click. That's what she's after, your money. And she used the sensational line, Mueller fired, big fake news, to pull you in for it. If that isn't a perfect example of a politician using fake news to make some money, I don't know what is.